I'm Tim, welcome to our channel and thanks for logging on. Today we're discussing the Chopard Classic Racing Superfast Power Control. You can see and you can purchase this manufacturer movement Chopard on our website. Subscribe to our YouTube channel if you enjoy these videos, and please click on the card in the upper right hand corner of the screen at any time during this video to see our full commercial listing for this watch with all accessories included in the sale, high-resolution images for your desktop, and of course complete pricing details for this Chopard Classic Racing Superfast Power Control. Now, the namesake of the watch, the Power Reserve, is fairly self-explanatory, but the bare dimensions of the timepiece don't really explain how it wears. Fit and feel come first, so let's get at it. The watch is 45 millimeters across the broad of the case from 3 to 9, not inclusive of the crown or crown guards. In terms of thickness, quite frankly, it isn't. Only 12 millimeters thick, although it does have a little bit of a flared, cantilevered bezel. Nevertheless, it doesn't really get hung up on tight sleeves. It is flat enough, and with that generously sloping bezel, shaped sufficiently to allow even a tight sleeve or formal cuff to ride up over the flanks of the case. Now, from lug to lug, this is where the fit and the feel becomes a little bit deceptive. 45 millimeters is big. Lug to lug, this watch is 54 millimeters, and even that doesn't tell the whole tale. The strap does have a little bit of a tendency to flare. It doesn't want to pull down straight. So if your wrist is much smaller than the 16 centimeters of my wrist, and I'll give you another look at the wrist shot, you may find that this watch wears just a little large for a sense of proportion and security, but everything that touches the wrist is of the highest quality. The case is built by Chopard, and the strap is one of the best in the business. Wonderfully made, it feels fantastic top and bottom, and rather than going with a cliched automotive tread pattern, Chopard played it subtle here. This is a racing slick pattern per the company, with a very light texturing and grain that does evoke a racing slick. I've seen them in person. This is a very good resemblance. On the underside, supple, nicely shaped, smooth against the skin. It's just that flare that you're going to want to be aware of. However, because the strap does have conforming end pieces, it's beautifully integrated in the way it tapers seamlessly into the case, so there's no unsightly gap between case and strap. And you'll note that the Chopard double deployant clasp is beautifully made, all of high polish, no unfinished surfaces. A wonderful complement to an upscale sports watch. Now, what I like about this watch aesthetically is that it's an uncompromised automotive reference while nevertheless remaining more themed than brand specific. It's a brand neutral automotive themed watch, which is a welcome relief from the innumerable branded watches that are out there. I mean, we've all seen enough Lamborghini watch brand, Ferrari watch brand, Bentley watch brand combos to know that sometimes you want to reference your macro machine with your micro machine, but you don't want to be so darned literal. Now, the watch has a wonderful automotive sort of cylinder head cover, sort of striation to the dial. It's a beautiful anthracite gray, and it does have a satin finish to it, but it's designed to evoke a cylinder head or valve cover. You can see that the watch features a classic sporting tritone, black dominant with white flourishes and just a few touches of red. This has been the tricolor of choice for innumerable racing watches dating back to the 50s. You also note a very substantial Rayhawk that runs from 0 to 60 outboard for more easy reading of minutes. Now, the namesake of the watch, the Power Control Power Reserve, traces the full arc from 0 to 60 hours, 60 hours being the reserve to marche or full power reserve of the caliber, which, as per the dial, is a Chopard manufacturer caliber 0102M. 36 joules, it is a COSC certified Swiss chronometer, and a nice discreet date window with a monotone black date wheel. Sits at 3 o'clock for when you want that information. Of course, rivets automotive style all around the bezel, nicely fixing it. You can see columns bearing the bezel and linking it to the case back. More striations, again, engine style, like cooling fins. And then on the case back, you can see a unique treatment of the movement. It has a sort of grill pattern to it, automotive evocative. It's also beautiful in its own right with a gorgeous anthracite finish, and depending on the angle you turn it, you can see into the works of the movement through the bridges, which will be appreciated by fans of machines large and small. Now again, it is a 60-hour power reserve manufacture. This 2013 family debuted and marked sort of the beginning of the arrival of Chopard Fleurier in-house movements throughout the family of model lines offered by the company. Previously exclusive to the L.U.C. series, the Superfasts were an important milestone family for Chopard in that respect, bringing the in-house movements into the sports watch range. It has a standard 4 Hz or 28,800 vibration per hour beat rate, a quick set date, it does hack when you pull the crown, and it is protected to 100 meters with the crown screwed down. Front or back, there's no mistaking the automotive intent of this watch. It's stridently mechanical, referencing machines of all sizes. It's really a watch for the auto enthusiast who loves watches as a lifestyle accessory. And because it's brand neutral, regardless of what car you own as an enthusiast, you can wear this watch with pride. So there's no peril of wearing a Panerai Ferrari while driving your Lambo or a Breitling for Bentley while driving your Rolls. You have versatility, if nothing else, with this watch, and a great deal of Chopard's in-house watchmaking savoir-faire and flair. You can see and you can purchase this timepiece on our website.